welcome to the stream. So, hello. Thank you for joining the stream. Anyway, I'm not playing Genshin for a while, so I wanna try to play again. And let's see what event I actually see before I open the Genshin. I see some kind of like pre-install, and I wanna do that, but I'm streaming right now. I'm afraid that the stream will be lagging if I, you know. So let's just jump in. Oh yeah, I remember I'm doing the Natlan quest, guys. Should we continue the quest or... Hmm. Let me do the... what is it called? Daily commission first, guys. Hello, Anthony. What's wrong? Alright. You seem quite happy about it. She'll come back once she gets hungry. What? You want us to help you find her, but you're waiting here? What the? Who are you? See? She always in a strange place, guys. I mean, I almost sleep when I climb this windwheel. Believe it or not, she is here, guys. See? Yesterday, she was in the Wendy statues, the Barbados statues, and now she's here. What are you doing here? I'm a pro. What? How can he not see his sister there? It's obvious, right? You can see her from here, isn't that? What? Sorry, Zhongli. she's on top of woman whale. She said she'll be back soon.
I'll post the commission at the Adventurers Guild.
Where should I go next? Should we do this one first or should we do this one first? Oh, this is the... We go with the farthest first, right? Oh, wait. Oi! Ah. This is the easiest one. Let me finish this first. Okay. Oh. Oh my god. My fingers are too... Okay, bye bye everyone, bye bye. Ooh. Defeat all opponents.
Stabilize. One with nature. The wind knows me. Solidify. Into the wind.
Or radish. And then we go here. Whoa. What? What was happening there? Huh? What is that?
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Oops. Itu apa ya?
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Time to go. One with nature.
Easy, bro. Oops.
Solidify!
Get with me!
The wind knows me.
Stabilize!
Dissipate!
Next one. Let's go to Catherine.
Add Astra. Thank you for complete.
You're my soda pop, my little soda pop. Aduh.
Yeah, something's definitely off here. Look at all that spooky smoke around the ley line deposit over there. Could that be where the monsters are coming from? Looks like the Millelith have set up camp to deal with this. There's soldiers and fortifications everywhere.
That deposit looks familiar. We'd best stay on our guard and prepare for a fight.
Yeah, let's fight side by side with the Millelith and send those monsters packing. Just like old times. Then, we can focus on what to do about that weird deposit.
Yeah.
Halt, you two. There's danger up ahead. I'll have to ask you to turn back. No, wait. I think I recognize you. Are you Sergeant Traveler?
Sergeant Traveler? Wait. I never heard about the Surgeon, guys. Is that how they call the Traveler in Liyue?
Sergeant? What the heck? Have you been doing night shifts in the Millelith while Paimon's asleep?
Yeah, exactly. Me? Absolutely not. Surgeon? Huh? I could get used to that.
I am Feng Jin, leader of this Millelith platoon. Staff Officer Su Ding has mentioned you before, and had nothing but praise for your extraordinary talents.
Wait a minute, guys. I need to do something real quick.
Our reports also list you as an honorary knight in the Knights of Favonius, granted captain-level authority in times of crisis. Therefore, it seems only appropriate to address you as Sergeant.
Oh.
But now that introductions are out of the way, let's get back to business. Please, come with me. We should meet with Lady Yuheng.
Wait,
Okay.
Keqing's here too? Huh. This situation must be more complicated than we thought. So much for solving this with one quick fight.
Lady Yuheng, as you predicted, the Traveler and her second-in-command are here to see you.
Second in command?
Good work, Fangjin. It's been a while, you two. I see you're still chasing danger. The news has barely gone out, and here you are, first at the front line as ever.
Sergeant Pudu reporting for duty.
Let me start by giving you a brief background of the situation. For many years, this ley line deposit has been very stable. However, for reasons we've not yet determined, it recently became unusually active, which has led to an alarming surge in monster attacks.
Okay.
Worse still, eliminating the monsters seems to have no effect. The ley line disturbance remains, and anyone who comes into contact with it is transported to a strange domain. This is the first time we've seen this sort of anomaly.
Yikes! That's really weird. So, somehow, this ley line deposit is turned into a sort of teleport waypoint? And shouldn't you guys be calling for more backup? There's no way a camp this size can withstand an otherworldly invasion.
Please don't worry, Paimon. Our defenses are as stable as can be, and all units are elite officers who have served in the Guili Plains. With their experience, each one of them is easily worth 100 troops. Still, the longer this garrison stays up, the more costly it will be. If we don't find the source of the ley line disturbance soon, we run the risk of depleted resources and troop fatigue. Military action should be taken with precision and prudence. Every attack has to count. A passive defense is always a losing strategy.
Okay.
That makes a lot of sense. Sitting around and waiting for the enemy to attack sounds like it would really suck.
Yes, which is why Yelan has taken a team to infiltrate and investigate the domain. They should be back in a few hours with the intel we need.
A few hours?
Oh.
I'm sorry. I would have taken my time if I'd known the Lady Yuheng wanted to catch up with the Traveler in private.
The Traveler seems really surprised. Okay. Gotcha, Traveler.
Why'd you have to sneak up on us like that, Yelan?
You're back early. I'm guessing things didn't go according to plan.
Oh gosh.
Well, there's good news and bad news. The good news is that we now have a rough idea of what's going on. In short, this anomaly is a vestige of a past ley line disturbance. By examining on-site samples and cross-checking them against our war records, I was able to confirm that the ley lines are currently reenacting major historical battles inside the domain. This likely explains the monsters that managed to slip out too.
Another Leyland disturbance, huh?
Sound familiar? Thought it might. My sources tell me that Mondstadt has experienced a similar phenomenon in the recent past. Fortunately, the situation never spiraled out of control, thanks to a relentless effort by a certain honorary knight and dark knight hero to keep the monsters at bay. This eventually depleted all the information stored in the ley line, after which it returned to normal. Basically, they waged a war of attrition and won.
Well, that explains why the ley line deposit is bright red. There was one just like it back then, too. Big and red and plump. Huh, like a juicy apple ripe for the picking.
Tell me more about this honorary knight. Sounds like a cool person. I don't remember that. Maybe I really do work when Paimon's asleep.
I see what you're doing. Making light of the situation signals to the person trying to hire you that if they want you to take things seriously, they need to make you a serious offer. But don't worry, we won't disappoint you on that front.
Okay.
You're starting to lose Paimon a little.
And the bad news, Yelan? Give it to us straight.
Sure. As you've already noticed, this ley line disturbance differs from previous cases, in that defeating the monsters here in the outside world will not suffice. So unless we target the deepest recesses of this domain and defeat all the monsters lurking within, this battle could drag on forever. To complicate things further, there seems to be a strange set of rules at play in the domain. While we were inside, my team and I started to notice that something was working against us, forbidding us from reaching the core.
Oh.
Things went smoothly at first. We were collecting and analyzing items without too much trouble. But once we pushed deeper, the team was overcome with a sudden sense of weakness. They could no longer fight at full strength. Meanwhile, the monsters only got stronger. Some of them even showed traits we've never observed before. It got pretty dicey at points. My verdict is, we need to find someone highly resistant to ley line interference who can look into the domain's rules undisturbed. If they let a squad inside, they could figure out how to navigate the environment, then strike at the heart of the domain and quell this ley line disturbance once and for all.
I see what you're doing. I'm the only viable candidate.
So to summarize, we have two options. The first is to strengthen our defenses, keep fending off the monster attacks, and hope the disturbance dies down in due course. Option 2 is to send the Traveler inside the domain with a team of troops to eliminate the disturbance at the source. Understood. I'll prepare for both courses of action. I'll need to contact Ningguang and request additional funding for our defenses. At the same time, I'll reach out to the Kayang to discuss manpower. We need to get our troops on rotation as soon as possible.
Okay.
Hey, isn't this the part where you're supposed to tell us to get out there and give 'em what for?
Sorry, but peacekeeping in Liyue is a duty that belongs to the Millelith and the Qixing. It's my role as commander to keep my officers from taking on unnecessary risks. Plus, I don't want you taking this on all by yourself. For reasons both professional and personal.
Oh, coaching.
So if you don't want to get involved, I won't force you. I'll simply treat this like a long-term training exercise for the Millelith, with several platoons working in rotation to eliminate each wave of monsters. Meanwhile, I'll have scouts keep up the intelligence-gathering work inside the domain. Once we understand it sufficiently well, we can put a strike team together to head in and neutralize the threat. Of course, if you do wish to participate, you'll have my full support and the entire garrison at your disposal. And once the ley line disturbance has been brought under control, I will review your record and compensate you accordingly.
I'll help. For a reason both professional and personal. As a friend, I must stay and fight.
Paimon too! Whichever way you cut it, we can't sit this one out. We're allies of Liyue. We're the best adventurer duo around, and we're friends of Keqing and Yelan. Plus, we don't need to worry about being shortchanged. Keqing and Yelan will definitely make it worth their time.
That looks like determination to me. I like what I see. All right, here's how we're going to do this. Yelan, tell your team to prepare for another trip into the domain, this time with the Traveler joining them.
Not so fast. I need some time to think this through. The situation at the site is in constant fluctuation, so we can't just go rushing in. We have to time it just right. Traveler, take this time to rest up and assemble your A-team. Be ready for anything. This will be a fiercer battle than most.
So what is this domain about?
Now's the perfect time. If we seize this chance, we should be able to go deeper into the domain's core. Of course, that's assuming we can figure out the rules along the way, as well as how to deal with our foes.
Keep your eyes peeled and your blades ready. Be aware of your surroundings at all times, and look out for one another. Remember, whenever the situation takes a turn for the worse, it never hurts to retreat and regroup. Don't go pushing yourselves too hard, all right? With that said, I await your triumphant return.
And a triumphant return you shall have.
Yeah! We'll be back with good news for the both of you!
Oh. You must select difficulty. Three time limited battles. Let's do normal first. So the first stage is Pyro and Electro. The second stage is Electro and Hydro, and this is Cryo. Okay. What the heck? Oh. Level 40 ya. Let's see if I can do this, guys. Okay. Mm.
Observe. Be silent.
Bercanda banget pakai Flint sama Parka anjir yang belum ada build-nya.
Close your eyes. Be silent. Close your eyes.
Leave it all to me. Everybody stand back!
Maria sweeping in!
Cep.
Solidify!
Our bond is strong! Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword!
What the?
Stabilize!
Hold the line!
Manifest! Whirling snow!
Oh. Hmm.
This domain is messed up. No wonder even Yelan found it dicey. Which major historical battle do you think is being reenacted here? Feels like one where most soldiers would be way out of their depths.
Maybe it's the Archon War? The Kenrian catalysm, perhaps?
Hopefully not. Surely not right. Please tell Paimon you're exaggerating.
Ah, you're back.
And, by the look on your face, I'm guessing this is a triumphant return after all?
Yeah.
Sure is. But it was really, really scary in there.
Nope.
Incredible. You did very well to brave all of that and still emerge victorious. Good work.
Thanks.
After you entered the domain, there was a sharp drop in stray monsters out here. And although you didn't eliminate the root of the problem, it's plain to see you've weakened the ley line disturbance considerably.
Which means you've weakened the monsters as well. Now any rank-and-file soldiers can comfortably fend them off.
Or they could enter the domain and get a taste of real danger. The ley line disturbance is a stubborn foe. It will take time to conquer it.
Why do you sound weirdly excited about this? Don't go getting too bloodthirsty.
She's funny, guys. Let me save.
Oh, one other thing. We received a response from Yujing Terrace. Both the Tianxuan and the Kaiyang have agreed to establish a long-term partnership with the Traveler.
Oh.
Thanks to your tireless efforts, we may even be able to turn this ley line disturbance to our advantage. Moving forward, you'll have the full support of this garrison. While the disturbance remains active, the Millelith will take care of any monsters that escape from the domain, using the opportunity to hone their combat skills. You, of course, are free to enter the domain if you so wish.
We've turned the tables on this situation. What started as a potential crisis is now a major asset to Millilith recruits.
Great news. I'll keep giving it my all.
Oh, that's a big weight off our shoulders. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah, ley lines are pretty fascinating things, aren't they? If only there was a way to grab them and shake all the secrets out. Or, who knows? Maybe one day we'll run into some smart cookie who hands us a big thick book called Everything You Always Wanted to Know About Ley Lines.
What? Astaga. I forgot to change. Oi.
Solidify!
Rest and rebuild!
Unleash!
Gather!
Manifest!
My apologies! Sakura swirl! Allow me! Whirling snow!
Take flight! Cryo incarnate!
Whirling snow!
Oh. I think I need
enough. Useless.
Gather! Stabilize!
Our bond is strong. Rain outlines your fate.
I see, I see.
I'll settle this.
I will have order!
Let me leave you a verse. Know my sword. For it. This way.
Gather!
Out of my way! Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of Gugwa.
Disappear! Here! Worthless! Here! Here!
Our bond is strong.
Into the wind.
Solidify!
This way.
Gather! Burn!
Terrified!
One with nature. As one with wind and cloud.
Why do I feel sleepy, guys? I think I need to sleep. Oops. Hello, Mana.
Oh, Traveler Paimon! You're full of energy today. You have something for me, you said? Is it some quick and easy way to make Mora by any chance?
Oh my god.
Well, actually, it's some kind of task from your master.
Yeah, that's a hard no. But I guess I don't have a choice, huh? An enterprising spirit is important and all that. I just know it's going to be torture, though. I know that old hag all too well.
Why don't you just take a look first?
Huh. This book doesn't seem so special to me. Oh, whoa! Letters just fell out of it.
Oh, maybe she's trying to reconcile with you?
No idea. Either way, it looks like I'm supposed to open these 3 letters in order. Well, let's start with the first one. If this is her task, it should be okay for us all to read. Come on, let's see what this is about.
Oh, how long it's been, my student. I'm afraid to report that getting up and about is becoming harder and harder these days.
Oh, the sympathy card. She could have tried to make it sound a bit more genuine at least.
Remember when I would chase you and you would run for dear life, trying to use that hydro phantom of yours to distract me? Oh, seems like it was just yesterday. Now you're off on your own, and I laze the days away in my rocking chair. I really should get some exercise again.
Well, then get it some other way, you old hag.
On a second thought, this seems kind of private.
Now, I'm sure you're curious as to the purpose of this letter. And to that, I say this. If you want to learn how to predict the fate of an entire kingdom, or even the entire world, head to Sumeru and search for the gate to an underground kingdom. Once there, open the second letter.
Huh. But she knows how to lure people in, that's for sure. Is she serious about passing on her secret technique? Guess she really is getting old.
You two have such a weird dynamic. When you talk about sentimental stuff, you fight. But when it comes to dry academic stuff, you get all emotional. Anyway, this gate to an underground kingdom sounds familiar.
Wait, you've heard of it?
Yeah, it should be the same one we're thinking of.
Perfect. I don't even need to investigate then. Oh, that means no hired guide, no lodging, no shelling out Mora left and right. Come on, there's no time to waste. Let's go.
Okay.
And since you didn't mention a transportation fee just now, Paimon's guessing that means...
Yep, same method as usual. Let's go.
This brings back memories of summertime. It's actually kind of refreshing.
So, this is the gate to the ancient kingdom of Conria. I'm sure a lot of secrets and tragedies lie behind it.
Well, let's open the second letter.
Let me see here. Yep, it's this one.
As the ancient Sumeru saying goes, rote knowledge bears no fruit until it is watered with the showers of wisdom. With that in mind, there is a phenomenon in this land known as the Sign of Apausha. It is a celestial mark that burns in response to an all too ardent desire for the truth. In that sense, Perhaps it's more fitting to call it a sign of truth instead. The records of this ancient kingdom state there are several large subterranean lakes in Conria, clear and calm as mirrors, whose surfaces reflect the true stars. This is because the sign of truth created in the water is able to bypass the false sky and connect to the outer universe.
I had no idea.
To observe the gravitational forces and influence of celestial bodies, one must be able to see past the false sky. Only by obtaining these cosmic parameters can one predict the fate of this world. Now, my task for you is as follows. Open a sign of truth in front of the gate to Conria.
The rest is a bunch of stuff about...
Yeah, all these planets. So, what do you say, Mona? Are you going to attempt it?
Well, I hate to admit it, but it looks like the parameters she came up with could work. Frankly, this prospect is quite exciting, and heading back now will just cost me another night of lodging, so no better time than the present. Emissaries of the enduring stars, wanderers over ecliptic and equatorial planes, radiant celestial brethren. Traverse the twisted paths of the cavernous void. I, Mona Magistus the Astrologist, invoke the power of Hydro to balance the scales. By wisdom and truth, let the thirst be relieved. I, Mona Magistus the Astrologist, summon you, O stars, to stand before me.
Did it work?
Oh.
Monsters! How did that happen?
No dice. The sign of truth only opened long enough for the monsters to slip through. Darn it. I didn't get a glimpse of the real stars at all. Whatever. I'll just take it out on you. The ceremony failed, but the old hag's new theory seems workable. I have a better grasp of hydromancy now. And the perfect test subjects to test it on. It's upon you.
Verdict is... Stabilize!
Out of my way! Get with me! Written in the stars! Let me scribe!
Phew! That's that.
Well, the old hag said to open the third letter once it was all said and done, but I couldn't make it work. So, should I still open it?
You know, Paimon thinks she understands your dynamic a lot better now. Look, she didn't say you had to successfully complete the ceremony, so you can open it. It'll be fine.
I guess. All the same, I doubt she has anything nice to say.
If you're reading this, it means you attempted to open the sign of truth. Seriously, I can't believe you actually tried it.
Oh my god.
What are you laughing at, you old hag?
Conria was home to several lakes of stars, rendering the fabric of space in that area comparatively unstable. As a result, attempts to break through the firmament through non-physical means were more likely to succeed. In any case, I knew this place was well hidden and wouldn't be frequented by too many people. As such, any negative effects of failing to open the sign of truth would remain small scale. And of course, as my student, I felt sure you would have the chops to deal with the abyssal creatures that roam beyond the false sky. Even if you couldn't beat them, I am certain you could outrun them. You always were fast on your feet. Ah, connecting hydromancy to the kind of wisdom that quenches thirst. Truly, my genius knows no bounds. The practical application of the scryglass has also reduced disturbances caused by the false sky. I'd like to see Alice try and top that.
We're back to Mondstadt. Oh. That's it? Mm.
And a radish veggie soup. Haven't you heard?
Let's go to Lisa.
Oh, you finished sorting already? That went much faster than I expected. Now then, what would you like in return, cutie? You freed up my whole afternoon helping me with that. How about we spend it together? Ah, so you noticed too. Such strange names, and even stranger contents. Not to mention, this is the largest library in Northern Tevat, and I didn't recognize a single title on the list. I just don't see how that's possible. Unless...
Actually, we just ran into...
Trouble, I presume? I think I'll steer clear if it's all the same to you. Besides, if a book exists in this world, then there's a better for them to remain here than... Anyway, here's your payment.
Secret stash of cash. I found it, motherfucker. I found it. Albedo. Oh, kind of cool. There is no event, guys. Well,
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Here we go! Huh?
I think I will end the stream here, guys. It's only 1 hour, but I feel really sleepy, guys. I have to sleep because yesterday I don't have a good enough of sleep, so yeah. Anyway, so well, we do a little bit of a daily commission, and what is it? We do the Mona homework. That is kind of confusing, and we did the ley line in Liyue in Salterai, and then after that we try to finish a world quest, and yeah. And now I want to stream more, guys, but I don't have enough energy to do that because I don't have enough sleep yesterday, so yeah, I need to sleep because tomorrow I still have to work. Anyway, yeah. I think this is for today. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and see you in the next stream, everyone. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye. Bye bye, everyone.